my name is Robert, and today I'll be teaching you Closure by Chevelle. To start things off, we're going to tune your guitar to drop B, and if you don't know how to do that, starting from the 6th string and going to the 1st string, it's going to be B, alright, then F sharp, then B again, then E, then G sharp, alright, then C sharp. Alright, so all together. Alright, so let's go ahead and zoom in and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off in the main riff, and it sounds just like this. Alright, this is actually a very easy riff. We're going to start off with the rhythm. It's going to be down, then down, up, down, up. Alright, sounds like this. Alright, we're just going to be repeating that over and over again. Alright, so we're going to go into the chords that you need to know. The first chord is going to be open on the 6th string. Alright, then we're going to put our index finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string. Okay, your ring finger is going to go on the 7th fret of the 3rd string. And then the 4th string in between is going to be muted. Okay, so when you play it, it sounds like this. Alright, we're going to hit that once. Alright, then we're going to lift our index and our ring finger off slightly, so that the 5th, the 4th, and the 3rd string are all muted. The only thing you're going to be hearing is that open on the 6th string. So we're going to go ahead and finish off that pattern with a down, up, and it sounds like this. Alright, so all together it sounds like this. Alright, one more time. Okay, so then we're going to keep that hand position, but we're going to slide it up so our index finger is on the 8th fret of the 5th string. And the ring finger is going to be on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. And once again, we have the open on the 6th string, and the 4th string in between is just going to be muted. So when you play it, it sounds like this. Alright, so we're going to hit that once. And do the same thing as before. We're going to lift our index and our ring finger off slightly, so it's going to be muted on the 5th, the 4th, and the 3rd string. The only thing you're hearing is that open on the 6th string, and we're going to do that down, up, down, up. Alright, so all together we have this. Okay. Alright, now we're going to go down a half step. So our index finger is on the 7th fret of the 5th string. And our ring finger is on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, we're keeping that open on the 6th string. And keeping that muted 4th string. So it sounds like this when we play it. Alright, we're hitting that once. And just like before, lift our index and our ring finger off slightly so it's going to be muted. And do the down, up, down, up. Alright, sounds like this. All together. Okay, so now we're going to go up, so our index finger's on the 8th fret of the 5th string, and our ring finger's on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. So it sounds just like this when we play it. Alright, then we're going to go back down a half step, so our index finger's on the 7th fret of the 5th string. And our ring finger's on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. It sounds like this. Alright, we're going to hit that and then slide back up to the 8 and 10. So it sounds like this. Alright. Alright. Then we're going to lift off completely. So it's going to be open on the bottom 3 strings. So we're just going to hit that once. Alright. Alright, so all together we have this. Alright, we're just going to be doing that over and over again for both the intro and the verse. So it sounds like this. Alright, so now we're going to go into the pre-chorus, and it sounds just like this. Alright, this is actually pretty easy. What we're going to do is bar the 3rd fret on the bottom 3 strings and hit that once. Okay, then we're going to do it again. Alright, then we're going to go up to the 5th fret on the bottom 3 strings and bar that and hit it once. Alright. Then go back down to the 3rd fret on the bottom 3 strings, bar that and hit it once. Alright, then lift off so it's open on the bottom 3 strings. Alright, so all together we have this. Alright, slowly. Okay, we're going to do that twice. Alright, then we're going to move up so our index finger is going to be barring the 5th fret on the bottom 3 strings. We're going to do that one more time. Alright, then go up so we're going to be barring the 7th fret on the bottom 3 strings and hit that once. Alright, then go back down to the 5th fret, bar the bottom 3 strings and hit that once. Alright, then let go completely so it's open on the bottom 3 strings and hit that once. Alright, so all together we have this. Alright, slowly. Alright, we're going to do that twice. Alright, so all together we have this. Alright, so for the pre-chorus, we're going to do that 3 times. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the chorus. Okay, so now we're going to go into the chorus, and it sounds a little bit like this. Alright, and how we're going to do this, we're going to take the rhythm that we use for the main riff, and we're going to go ahead and apply it to the chorus. So it's just going to be that down, down, up, down, up. Alright, and now what we're doing is start off with an 8-10 power chord. It's just going to be your index finger on the 8th fret of the 5th string. And your ring finger is going to go on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, the 4th string in between is just going to be muted. So when you play it, it sounds like this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that pattern 3 times on there. Alright, then we're just going to play it one more time after that. Alright, so it sounds like this. Alright, then we're going to keep that hand position, but we're going to move it down a half step. So it's going to be your index finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Okay, 4th string is muted. And your ring finger is going to go on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. So when you play it, it sounds like this. Okay, we're just doing that once. Alright, then we're going to come down and bar the 7th fret on the bottom 3 strings, so it sounds like this. Okay, we're just doing that once. Alright, then we're going to do another 8-10 power chord, but it's going to be a little bit different version. It's going to be your index finger on the 8th fret of the 5th string. Okay, your ring finger is going to go on the 10th fret of the 4th string. So it sounds like this when you play it. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do that pattern 4 times on there. Alright, so all together, that part sounds like this. Alright, we're going to go and do that 3 times for the chorus. Then the 4th time is going to start off very similar. Alright, but this time we do the 8-10 power chord. Instead of doing it 4 times, we're just going to do it twice, so it sounds like this. Alright, then right after that, we're going to go ahead and come down and bar the 5th fret on the bottom 3 strings and hit that once. Alright, then come down and bar the 3rd fret on the bottom 3 strings and hit that once. So it sounds like this. Alright, Alright, we're going to do that twice. Alright, so the fourth part sounds like this. Alright, then right after that we're going to go back into the main riff. Alright, then after that we're going to go back into the pre-chorus. Alright, then we're going to go back into the chorus. Okay, so the third time that we play the verse is going to be a little bit different, but we're starting off the same way, so it sounds like this. Alright, but every time we do that down, up, what we're going to do is palm mute the 6th string. If you don't know how to palm mute, what you're doing is taking the meat of your palm here, and placing it over top of the strings at the bottom of the guitar that we're going to be playing. In this case, it's just going to be the 6th string, so it sounds like this. Alright, so all together. Alright, but instead of doing this, what we're going to do is come up and do a 10-12 power chord. It's going to be your index finger on the 10th fret of the 5th string. Alright, and your ring finger is going to go on the 12th fret of the 3rd string. Alright, the 4th string in between is just muted. So it sounds like this when we play it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do that 3 times. Alright, so all together we have this. Alright, then right after that we're going to go back into the main riff and just do that normally. Alright, then go back into the pre-chorus. Alright, and then go back into the third time that we do the chorus. It's going to start off the same way. Right after that, instead of doing the same thing, what we're going to do is play what we would normally play as the 4th part. So it sounds like this. Alright, we're just going to do that twice. Okay, so all that's left is just the outro, and it sounds like this. Alright, and all that is just going to be that 8-10 power chord where your index finger is going to be on the 8th fret of the 5th string. Alright, the 4th string is muted, and your ring finger is on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. Sounds like this. Alright, we're going to do that 3 times. Alright. Alright, then we're going to slide down a half step, so it's going to be the 7-9 power chord. It's going to be your index finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Alright, 4th string is muted, and your ring finger is going to be on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. So it sounds like this when you play it. Alright, we're going to do that 3 times. Alright. Alright, then we're going to come down and bar the 7th fret on the bottom 3 strings and do that 6 times. Alright. Alright, then we're going to come down and bar the 5th fret on the bottom 3 strings and do that 6 times. Alright. Alright, then we're going to come down and bar the 3rd fret on the bottom 3 strings and hit that once. Alright, then let go so it's open to do that once. Alright, then do it one more time. Alright, then do it one more time after that. So all together, it sounds like this. Alright, so when we play that over and over again, it sounds like this. Alright, so that does it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. If you had any trouble learning the song, just go ahead and put it down in the comments below, and I'll try to help you out. Otherwise, please like and subscribe, and leave any suggestions for any songs you'd like to learn down in the comments below. Till then, guys, see ya.